Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Teddi Mellencamp may be going through a divorce with Edwin RHOBH, but she's still grateful for the memories they've shared over the years. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum celebrated the 16th anniversary of her first meeting with Edwin by taking to her Instagram feed to share 3 throwback photos of the estranged spouses. 16 years ago, me and Edwin RHOBH met. I will forever be grateful for that night at Coco DeVille, she wrote in the caption of her December 26 post about Edwin, who she married in 2011. I would never have known I wanted kids until meeting my amazing stepdaughter, Isabella RHOBH. Teddi went on to thank her ex for their 3 children, Slate RHOBH, Cruz RHOBH, and Dove RHOBH. My love for Isabella changed my life, and 5 years later came Slate, then Cruz, and then our miracle baby Dove in 2020. I may be far from perfect, but being a mother has been the greatest gift you could have given me, she continued. Thank you always and forever. Teddi filed for divorce from Edwin in November 2024, and she spent the holidays by herself. On Christmas Day, Teddi posted a selfie of her doing a face mask, and she posted an Instagram story of herself hanging out by the pool at Kyle Richards' house, which is where she is currently living. She shared a video of her lip syncing to Celine Dion's All By Myself on her Instagram feed as well. In my Bridget Jones era, if I didn't laugh at myself, I would cry, she started out in her post. First Christmas without my kids, and I know they're in great hands with an amazing dad, but that doesn't mean I can't feel some type of way. She went on to describe what she did for the day instead, which included her ordering $74 of Thai food, eating cookie dough, who has time to bake, and watching 9 episodes of a show. To all my parents out there going through this, I love you, she concluded. What are all the tips for powering through? Teddi's new roommate Kyle commented, Ted. Also, watching you do this in my bedroom is making me lol. Love you, ex. Teddi announced her split from the businessman on Instagram on November 2, and noted that she wanted to protect her family from undue speculation and rumors. Though Teddi didn't mention why the pair split up at the time, she provided insight into their separation on the November 13 episode of her podcast, 2 Ts in a Pod. And what I can say, which I'm trying there's multiple sides to every story, she said in reference to headlines about the split. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but there's many people involved. And I once again say the same statement I said before. The kids, they're the priority. And so for the time being, that's all I'm going to discuss on this. In an emotional turn of events that captivated both fans and castmates alike, Teddi Mellencamp laid her heart bare in a moving declaration to her estranged husband, Edwin RHOBH, amid their publicized split. The moment, which played out on the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, was one that viewers won't soon forget. Teddi, known for her no-nonsense accountability and resilience, showed a vulnerable side that reminded everyone why she remains a beloved fixture of the franchise. As the scene unfolded, Teddi invited Edwin to their family home for what she described as a necessary conversation. The couple's split had been announced just weeks earlier, sending shockwaves through the RHOBH community. Though the announcement came with the promise of an amicable co-parenting relationship, rumors of tension had circulated. This meeting, Teddi explained in a confessional, was her opportunity to clear the air and express the feelings she hadn't been able to articulate before. When Edwin arrived, the atmosphere was palpable with emotion. Sitting across from each other in the living room, Teddi's eyes brimmed with tears as she began to speak. I'd spent so much time trying to figure out where things went wrong, she said, her voice trembling. But more than that, I've been trying to figure out what I've learned from all of this. I want you to know something, Teddi said, her voice steadying as she found her resolve. I would never have known my own strength if it weren't for you. And I'm not saying that in a way to blame or point fingers. I mean it in the best way. You've challenged me, and in doing that, you've made me realize what I'm capable of, as a wife, a mother, and as a person. The weight her words hung in the air, and Edwin leaned forward, his face softening. Teddi, you've always been strong. I don't think you give yourself enough credit for that. She shook her head. Maybe. But there were times when I felt like I couldn't do it, when I felt like I wasn't enough. And I think that's where we started to lose each other. I stopped believing in myself, and because of that, I started pulling away from you. In a confessional, Teddi admitted that preparing for this conversation had been one of the hardest things she'd ever done. I've always been someone who faces things head-on, but this was different. This wasn't just about holding myself accountable. It was about being vulnerable and honest in a way that I've avoided for so long. Back in the living room, Edwin reached out and took Teddi's hand. "We both make mistakes," he said, "but I never doubted your heart, Teddi. You're one of the most giving people I've ever met. And if I didn't say that enough, I'm sorry." The sincerity in his voice brought fresh tears to Teddi's eyes. "Thank you," she whispered. "That means more than you know." What followed was a heartfelt exchange that delved into the complexities of their marriage. Teddi acknowledged the pressure she felt to be perfect, both as a wife and as a mother. "I'd spent so much time trying to live up to these expectations, and somewhere along the way I forgot that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to not have it all together." Edwin admitted that he too had struggled with communication. "I'm not good at saying how I feel," he confessed, "and I think that created a lot of distance between us. I should have been more present, more open. I'll always regret not doing that." Their conversation shifted to their children, who both agreed were their top priority. Teddi's face lit up as she spoke about their shared commitment to co-parenting. "No matter what happens between us, the kids come first. They deserve to see their parents working together, supporting each other." In her final remarks, Teddi expressed her gratitude for the life they had built together. "I don't regret a single moment of our time together," she said, "because it's made me who I am today. And while this chapter is ending, I'm hopeful about what's next for both of us." Edwin, his voice thick with emotion, replied, "I feel the same way, and I'll always be here for you, no matter what." The episode closed with a poignant montage of Teddi and Edwin's relationship over the years, set to a bittersweet melody. From their wedding day to family vacations with their children, the montage was a reminder of the love and joy they had shared, even amid the challenges. In a confessional, Teddi reflected on the conversation. "It wasn't easy, but I'm proud of us for having that moment. It's not about blame or regret. It's about moving forward with respect and love for what we've had." The episode's emotional climax left fans buzzing on social media, with many applauding Teddi's bravery and emotional maturity. "This is why we love Teddi," one fan tweeted. "She's not afraid to show her vulnerabilities and keep it real." Another wrote, "Teddi and Edwin's conversation was a masterclass in healthy communication. Bravo to them both." As the season continues, viewers are eager to see how Teddi and Edwin navigate their new dynamic. For now, one thing is clear. Teddi's emotional declaration was a testament to her growth, her strength, and her unwavering commitment to authenticity. Edwin admitted that he too had struggled with communication. "I'm not good at saying how I feel," he confessed, "and I think that created a lot of distance between us. I should have been more present, more open. I'll always regret not doing that." Their conversation shifted to their children, who both agreed were their top priority. Teddi's face lit up as she spoke about their shared commitment to co-parenting. "No matter what happens between us, the kids come first. They deserve to see their parents working together, supporting each other."